didn't have our lines in the water for 30 seconds, and we got 3 fish on. These are a schooling fish, and when you get into the school, you can just pound on them. There's tuna just frothing all over around us here, thousands of them. They have the largest fleet of sport fishers on the East Cape. More than 30 of these cruisers and 50 super pongas. There's the lure, there's the fish. Woo! Just little guys. We get them up over 200 pounds. Hopefully we can get a monster on here during our trip. The tuna and the porpoises run together, and when you find the porpoises, usually you find these big yellowfin. Oh, right here. Come on, baby, hit it again. It's an absolute fire drill when these tuna are going. It's so much fun, folks. Can you imagine what a monster feels like? Even these little guys are tremendous fighters. These are some of the lures that we troll for tuna. This is just a cedar plug with a big hook in the back, a little weight on the front. And this is actually an artificial lure that you use for marlin and sailfish as well as the tuna. Double hook, 400-pound leader. We just throw them in there and troll right through the school and just clobber them. We also use live bait for all the fish down here. We've got a bait well back here with some bait. And if we see some fish that we can catch on live bait, we'll use that as well. But right now, we're trolling more baits. It's a total fire drill when these fish bite. It's just the whole boat goes crazy. Everyone's catching fish. It's tremendous fun down here. This is one of the most prolific multi-species fisheries in the salt water. You've got 4 species of billfish that you can catch here: blue, black, striped marlin, and sailfish. The tuna are here during the warmer summer months and into the early fall. You've got these big dorado, also known as mahi-mahi. You've got inshore species you can fish for, jacks and mackerel. There's tremendous fishing opportunities down here. A beautiful place to go fishing. Whoa! Awesome! That's always fun setting the hook yourself, huh, John?
Oh, fantastic.
You can always have the mate set the hook for you if you don't feel up to the task, but if you're from the northern part of the United States watching our show and you've ever dropped line to a walleye before, it's kind of the same deal, just on a little bigger scale.
Just like rigging.
You know, we caught those first fish on artificials, and now we switched to the live bait like we were talking about. And what Alberto does, along with Oscar, is we drift downwind and they throw out some live bait and basically create a chum line, and the tuna feed down that line, eating every minnow that they see. Eventually they get to the ones that are on our hook. A couple of tusslers on here, Cuñado.
Oh yeah. That's a great double though.
Yeah, awesome. Oh yeah. That's a lot of meat, John.
It's a lot.
I'd fill up a lot of cans of tuna fish, but you know what? These yellowfin tuna, they don't taste anything like they are in the can.
Oh no.
Much, much better than store-bought tuna. We'll have some tonight. We'll freeze some, bring it home with us. Awesome fishing. John, you're in the midst of an epic battle here with a big tuna.
I've got a little bigger tuna. It's on lighter tackle, and you can feel everything the fish is doing. It's just a perfect fight.
Yeah, you've got a perfect parabolic bend in your rod there, and the big fish here in the saltwater really magnify what you feel on that light tackle. You can feel the stretch of the line, you can feel the pole bend. Fish is taking quite a bit of line on you too.
Oh, he schooled me like 2-3 times. You need to get a short pump on this fish and gain ground just a little bit at a time, down to the water and up to your chest, and just kind of work it and feel the rod tip, and the fish starts to come up towards you on these short pumps. You just take the line, and go back to your parabolic curve and give it what it takes until you can get up to the surface, and then the mates will go ahead and gaff it, and it's dinner time.
How's that fish treating you, John?
Just wonderful.
You know you got a big fish on. John's still fighting that tuna. Alberto's gonna make us some sashimi, some fresh tuna with a little soy sauce, wasabi. Nothing like a couple of gringos having a Japanese delicacy in the middle of Mexico. Well, that tuna's filleted, the soy sauce is going on. You're still fishing.
Don't let me disrupt your lunch, guys.
Yeah, you want a bite?
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh yeah!
Awesome.
Woo!
Thank you.
Woo! Woo! How does that feel, John?
Awesome. Number one.
He's shaking, folks. That's what big fishing in the Baja is all about. Awesome, big tuna. Woo! Over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours. Dude.
Just a little live bait hook. Little live bait hook and that big fish. Wow.
2 hours and 70 pounds. What a fight.
Hey, come on. I think he feels a lot better in that water than he did out here in the sun fighting that fish. But the water's about 85 degrees, so it isn't exactly cooling him off.